My name is Duski, and I live in Nashville, Tennessee. And I auditioned for The Voice strictly because I've been trying to make it in music for a really long time. I moved to Nashville about 3 years ago, pursuing it very heavily and full time. And this opportunity came about kind of out of nowhere, and I decided to take a chance on it and thought, why not? And I'm really glad I did because it brought me here today, and I've been able to finally share my voice with the world. I'm really, really fortunate to have such an incredible support back at home. I am a caretaker for a woman with ALS, and this woman in particular really helped me move to Nashville and gave me that push and that courage. So I'm here today because of her. And not only her, but both my parents and my whole family, my little brother, my grandparents. From the moment I was little and I knew that I really wanted to be a singer, they have been behind me from day one. I'm eternally grateful for them. And I have such a great group of friends who love me and love that I'm finally doing this and pursuing my dreams. So I'm just incredibly, incredibly lucky to have them. The blind audition process was a little scary at first. The thought of performing in front of four of my idols, four people that I have admired since I was little, it was kind of crazy. It took a while to sink in, and then once it did, I just became super nervous, thankful, trying to meditate before. It was just an incredible experience, and I remember getting up on stage and thinking, okay, first off, breathe, and then just very, very happy to be up there and singing for people that I've always looked up to, and to be able to share my voice in front of everyone. It was such a treat. Being on Team Blake is incredible because he's not only one of the funniest guys I've ever met, but he's well versed in all genres, not just country. I sing country music, and I know Blake's, he's a country rock star, but it's nice to be able, I'm kind of in a cross genre. I tend to sing more indie, ambient country, so it's really nice to have his input, and he's just such a supportive guy, and he makes you feel very comfortable throughout the whole process, so it's been a real treat. I'm so glad that I chose him in particular for that reason. It's definitely at the top of my list. I started singing when I was really little. I would gather my parents around this little Tykes table, and I would force them to listen to me sing a lot of old Disney tunes, and I started really performing around the age of 9. And from then on, I traveled around Michigan, opening for larger country acts with this older country group. And that went on for a couple years, and I've been playing music my whole life. I started songwriting at 13, picked up guitar and piano, and I decided around college, around that time when I was graduating high school, that college was probably the more practical route. And not intentionally, but I ended up kind of straying away from music just based off of like a balance. And that was when I knew that my heart was fully in music, because I was never myself. And if I only picked up my guitar once every 2 weeks, it was like, this is not normal. So luckily was thrown back into it. I made the decision my junior year of college, instead of dental school, that I was going to pursue music, and I have not looked back. It's been 3 years in Nashville, and the best decision I've ever made. I'm so happy that I trusted myself and trusted my heart, and yeah. So I grew up singing a lot of classic country, and while performing, I had the chance to sing songs like Patsy Cline and Trisha Yearwood's one of my favorites. And I listen to all different genres, so it's definitely evolved over the years, but I definitely stick to my country roots, and the classics have definitely helped evolve in like my sound in particular, and yeah. I think what's really, really great about this experience is we all come in thinking, we sing a certain genre. And what the show allows us to do is to really experiment with our voices in maybe ways that none of us really have. And I know for me in particular, I've really loved experimenting in the cross genres and really exploring like what my voice can do on different songs. And luckily we have a great coach. Blake has allowed us to really, dig into different songs and kind of find out what works the best for us. And I'm just very thankful because I feel like that's the biggest part about being an artist. Is finding out what works best for you and what you really resonate with and running with it.